What's up, guys? If you have an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, or any other kind of fitness tracker, keep listening. So I think we all can agree that we see a ton of screenshots of calories burned on an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, all over our Instagram stories. And I've seen some pretty extreme ones where it's like 1,000 calories burned in a 45-minute workout, and it makes me think, how accurate actually is that? It seems pretty extreme. So I looked into it, and there was a Stanford study that tracked calories burned and heart rate amongst all of the most popular fitness trackers like the Apple Watch, the Fitbit. There was a Samsung one, and then there were just a handful of them. But what they did, they had 60 participants, and they monitored them throughout a full workout. And they compared the Apple Watches, the Fitbits, and the different watches that they used, all to like the best-in-class instruments that you can in terms of tracking calories burned and heart rate. And what they found, which kind of wasn't too much of a surprise to me just because I thought the numbers were extreme, is that the calories burned that these watches were reporting was wildly inaccurate. So it was actually between 27% all the way up to 92% inaccurate. The watch that was the best was actually the Fitbit, but even though it was the best, it was still 27% inaccurate. So it's just a terrible way to kind of determine how many calories that you're actually burning. And then for the heart rate, all the watches were actually pretty accurate, and the best one for that was the Apple Watch. And just back to the calories burned, the Apple Watch was 40% inaccurate for tracking calories burned, so not so great. But for heart rate, the Apple Watch was the best at tracking that. So then, it takes me to my last point, takeaway. Does this mean that fitness trackers are a waste of time, that we should just not buy them, throw them away, whatever it is? And the answer is no. I'm not saying that these things are just terrible and that it's a waste of money, but where I think issues with this come is whenever people are looking at their Apple Watch saying, hey, I burn 500 calories or 1,000 calories in my workout, I can go replace that with food. And if you think about it, all these watches are inaccurately reporting calories burned. So if you're basing your nutrition off of an inaccurate variable, you're not going to see any kind of results. So that's why I always recommend saying, hey, just make a nutrition plan, get with a coach, or just figure it out by yourself online. Stick to that, and then each week, assuming that you're consistent with it, look at your results. Are you making progress? If you are, great, keep things going. But if you're not, then make adjustments there. But don't look at your Apple Watch and the 500 calories that you burned in your workout and saying, oh, I can go eat 500 calories now. So that's kind of my whole spiel on this thing, but I think overall it's just a good way to kind of keep a standard for yourself, because even though it wasn't accurate, it was consistent. So let's say on Monday you burned 500 calories. On Tuesday you can say, hey, if I'm not burning 500 calories in this workout, maybe I didn't push myself that hard. So it's a good way to keep a standard for yourself. So even if it's an inaccurate number, it's still a consistently an accurate number, if that makes sense. So I think if anything, it's just a good way to kind of keep yourself pushing, keep yourself held to a certain standard. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys find this video useful, and if there's any other kind of topics or similar questions to this video, let me know. But that's all I have for you today, so I'll see you guys next time.